Hello, welcome to today's edition of Pegasus Test. On today's edition, we're covering Stage 6 of Finnish Brutality 2023. No 50 cal today. Yeah, I was excited because the Patria is there. There's a Ma Deuce up in the turret, and I was hoping that was going to be part of the stage. It turns out it's just a big giant rubber duck. So thanks for teasing me, Brutality. But now to get serious, what do you have to do on this stage? So you started out in the turret, hands on the Ma Deuce, and you had 3 poppers off to the side that you had to engage with your pistol. Once they were knocked down, there was a final 4th popper that you could only engage with 1 round after removing the magazine so you could clear the pistol. Then you disembarked the vehicle, went over to a climbing rope that was at about 4 meters in height, not terribly high, but terribly challenging. Then you had to go up to a bunker on a hill, so you had to climb up this small hill through the firing port, spin the spinner. The trick here, though, is the spinner is painted red and white. You can only engage the red side of the spinner, so you can't just start hammering. You got to call your shots correctly. Once that spinner spun, you ran over to where the end of the Casarda drill had been the day before, and you had a tire firing position. You had to make your shots on the tire, either sitting on it, kneeling on it, standing on it, your choice of position. But you had to make 4 shots, and once you made those 4, cleared the weapon, and get a small target, again about yay big, with a high value shot, and then hoof it all the way back past the Patria to the 150 meter line. And Sacco, another sponsor of the match, had provided one of their beautiful M10 rifles. They gave you 3 rounds to get 3 hits on the targets you just engaged at the 50 meter line. All right, new day, new stage, and starting off with the same problems I had yesterday with the vehicle. My patrol wig's too big to fit in the turret, but we're going to talk more about that at the end of my run here. I do get my pistol on target. I get the hits mostly. High value shot coming here. Miss due to, you see the lens flare right there? Man, that was the same thing happening in my red dot pistol sight, and I really couldn't see the target. I was firing where I think it was. Nice to see from the video I almost got it. Let's go. I exit the vehicle here, wasting time by not grabbing my rifle on the way out, and that's going to be a theme to this stage, wasting time. You see me wasting more time here, running like pond water. You're about to watch 3 attempts at an unsuccessful rope climb here. I'm going to blame this on old age and battle gear. Executing kind of the right technique, so I should have went up. Okay, that one was bad, but the first 2 were good techniques. It just didn't happen. Then move into position here. And this is what we're going to call an optical illusion. Even though it doesn't really show it through my GoPro footage, I am going to show that versus the regular camera footage to give you an idea of what I was experiencing. There was some glare. You had the spinner. They told you to engage the red side only. Problem is, the bottom gong on the spinner has shot away all the red, so it was having trouble telling which side was the right side and which was not. I had a pretty good rhythm going here, and then stopped it. And then realized it, got it going again with some misses. And honestly, at the end of the sequence, the mag's going to lock back dry, but I'm like, I got it. I was 100% sure I had spun the spinner. Really was. Wasn't until the RO and my cameraman, Matt, told me, no, in fact, you did not. So that was a bit of a bummer. But I leave this position struggling here. You had to retain your mags. I was doing the old grunt trick of shoving them down the front of your blouse. And sometimes it just didn't cooperate, wasting more time. Then we get over here, and then I have an operator-induced malfunction. When I grab the charging handle, I also grab the sling. So I'm pulling on it, and it's not going back, and I'm wondering what's going on. And it's like, well, yeah, it's not going back because I'm grabbing the sling. Didn't realize that at the time. I thought it was locked back, not releasing, but no, that was, as you review the video there, that was an operator-induced error. That didn't help my time. A few misses here are not helping.
Under. Hit! Hit!
And then it's just really a matter of running out of time.
Time!
Now I wanted to show this video right here at the beginning, because realizing I had a problem, I communicated with the RO quickly, and we both agreed to a safe way
Wait a second.
to figure out how to make this work.
I'm not going to get through,
Yeah, don't go up more than that.
and I won't be able to draw my pistol. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Chris.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down like this,
Yeah.
draw. I'll set the pistol here for safety. Then I can wedge myself like this and engage.
All right, that works. Just put you in, make sure you start with the hands on the 50. Never mind.
Shooter ready.
Ready?
Ready?
Ready. Stand 5.
All right, now that we've put out the flames from my dumpster fire, let's take a look at Matt's run, which was very successful for him. So the first thing is, he didn't have the turret problems I had with his armor rig. And Matt was off to a good start here with his pistol. Matt was smart enough to grab his rifle on the way out, saving himself some time, unlike me. Yeah, so rope climbs didn't go well for Matt nor I. I'm beginning to think armor, field gear, and men over 50 and ropes are not a good combination. But here's where things start to go well for Matt. You're about to watch this spinner go over in 8 rounds. That's right, 8 rounds. I mean, this was probably Matt's best performance ever on a spinner in a match. And I'm going to give credit to, 1, good marksmanship on his point, and 2, that muzzle brake on his rifle probably helped him with the double taps that he was nailing out. As you see, the rifle's just not moving. And man, this saved him a whole lot of time, whereas I went through an entire magazine to not spin it. And the hits come from here pretty quickly and rhythmically, and he takes the high value shot. Unfortunately, that didn't work out. And then he runs back. You were required to run back through the debris field as delineated by the yellow and black lines. And sorry you keep seeing my shoulder pop in there, but I was hauling ass as fast as I could to get down and out of the way, because I did not want to be the reason he couldn't get a shot off. So down behind this beautiful Sacco M10, and yeah, if you miss with this rifle, you did it on purpose. It's a fantastic rifle, and very thankful for Sacco for providing it, and also to Patre to provide that beautiful APC you see there in the background. So Matt, we both had the advantage here. This was your first stage of the day on the RO match. It was my first stage on day 2. We were technically fresh. Not that that makes much of a difference. How'd it go as your first stage?
So it went really well. You know, I made my 3 popper shots, I think, in four shots. I did miss the high value bonus, but that's okay. Got down, got over to the rope. I'm going to go at that station, but it's all good. I made up for it, honestly, with the rifle spinner. I think I made it in about 10 shots.
Yeah, that is your best spinner performance in any Brutality we've ever done together.
Yeah, it went over fast. Minor misstep coming down off the hill. I kind of went a little bit too far down. Didn't really lose any time. On the end where I had to make my 2 shots and then a high value, knocked those out, got back to the Sacco, and honestly that thing was a dream to shoot. So I made my 3 hits. I kind of look at it as, if you can't hit with that, you're not going to hit anything.
Oh yeah, they've had that rifle here at other Brutality matches, and if you miss with that rifle, you did it on purpose.
Yeah.
It wasn't the rifle's fault. I totally stand behind that statement. And day 2, after the shoot, you go to do your next breacher challenge. And the first breacher challenge of the day was squats. Do as many squats as you can with a sandbag on you. And you could be on your shoulders like I am doing and Ian is doing off to my right. Or you could hold it, you could do one-armed, you could do whatever you had to do, but you had to hold the sandbag. And down, butt touching the tire. And this was going to play into the next stage as well because, yeah, you're exerting yourself a lot here. I had a fairly decent run at this one. Managed to eke out 2 more squats than Mr. McCollum did right behind me, so I'm taking that as a victory. I wish I had done as many as Zigo, who did like 70-something of them, because the man's a beast. But, you know, just kind of slow, steady, treated it like a marathon instead of a quick race, and just pumped him out and got as many as I could. We hope you're enjoying this coverage of Finnish Brutality 2023. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and tune in tomorrow for Stage 7.